we're not going to be able to do a show this year without talking about Bryce Harper. I actually think that for whatever reason, maybe it's because when I turn on sports talk radio, I see that there's just so much discourse about Bryce Harper that I go like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to have that conversation. But let's not ignore the fact that he was the storyline this offseason. And is he elite? 215, 610, like that whole deal, right? What do we think? I mean, he had a tough weekend. You said, and so it's not the one. Well, it is partly the 1 for 11. It wasn't good, but after the game, he seemed to not really be in lockstep with his manager in terms of the way that the weekend was described, the approach was described by Rob, and as you noted at the beginning. Do you get the sense that there is like an agitation on his part? Like where do you think he mentally is? That's my biggest question in this moment. Is like, where's Bryce Harper at right now?
It's hard to say just yet. I think that we still need more time to determine if he's agitated or not. Like he didn't seem to be. He was another one of the guys who didn't seem to be like frustrated about the weekend. I think that they look at it and they just say, "Hey, listen, it's 3 games." Yeah, baseball players have this mentality because the season is so long. It's like you don't start bothering us with this stuff until after we're struggling for multiple weeks.
He's not wrong about that.
Yeah, I don't think you get just talking to him. Like he's very measured right now, very normal. Like I don't get the sense that he's annoyed or frustrated or mad. Like I just get the sense that it's Bryce.
But when I say like, what's his mindset right now? I mean, like if you could really like peel into it, it just is he. Is he happy? Like, does he want to, is he in? Like, is he all in? He's under contract. He's probably going to be here for the duration of it, unless things really get crazy. He hasn't said anything like, I want out, maybe we need to change the scenery. He hasn't talked negatively necessarily about the team's like off season, but like he's talked about the lack of like yesterday, I'm listening to him talk, and it struck me that he wasn't just like, yeah, maybe we were a little anxious. Like our manager just said 4 minutes ago to everybody. Like, I think it's notable that he kind of swerved the other way a little bit. It's just like it's very subtle, and I don't even know if it matters in the grand scheme of things, but I just get this like sense that there's something off with him, like in terms of the way that he feels in this environment.
Well, you're not alone on this, because if you could just look we have a couple comments here. Like Chris says, Harper just doesn't look like he's having fun playing baseball. David Waitman weighs in saying Bryce looks like he's not having fun with baseball, seems agitated, can't relax. Obviously, from an outside perspective, right? That's what people are seeing.
And we talked about that at length last season, and I noted that several times. It's the very same things. Now, he spoke to it, though, and said, that's not the case. I'm good. Everything's fine.
Yeah, and so if you recall, and this is why I say I think I need more time. Like last year when we talked about this, I got the sense in the clubhouse that he was that guy, that he was frustrated, that he was not happy, that he was kind of miserable, right? And I know he addressed it. I haven't gotten that sense yet. Again, it's one weekend, right? I've talked to the guy twice, right? Like, so it's not like I get that sense yet that he's there. If he's still struggling 2 weeks from now, then I think we might be able to sit there and say, is how's Bryce in the locker room? Like, is he, whatever. And then I think I might have a better read. But right now, I just can't say that he doesn't seem as annoyed as he seemed at times last year. I'm just being honest about it. Like, it's just, that's the way it is, right? So Larry Bird brings us an interesting thing up. Is it all goes back to the contract extension. Remember, he wanted the extension. Dave said no. Bryce took it personally.
I don't think that is wrong. I mean,
yeah, you're right.
I mean, I think that is very, very obvious. I mean, it's astute observation, but I think it's also very apparent. I mean, I just look at the guy that when he got here, he talked so much about, and maybe the Phillies told him to quiet down on this front. I don't know, but he talked about wanting to recruit other stars here, and he did. Like Trey Turner is here for better or worse. But it just felt like he was not just the face of the organization, but that he was going to entirely change the dynamics here. And like, in fairness, like he has, they've made the playoffs, they've won divisions, they've won an NLCS, They've been on the doorstep of a championship. Like, it is much different than when he arrived here. And so in a lot of ways, he's delivered on pretty much he's won an MVP here. He's delivered on a lot of the promises other than winning a championship, which you can argue is somewhat his fault, not his fault at all. But it just feels like his outward messaging, his overall demeanor has changed a little bit. One from like, I am Philly, I am the Phillies, to like, it's baseball. Get on my face with this shit, you know?
Yeah, and
like,
you know what? I do wonder a little bit, Bob, if Schwarber kind of becoming the everyman hero in this city that he has become. Much like, I compare Schwarber to like Jason Kelsey when he was for the Eagles, right? Like, Jason Kelsey was a great center, probably a Hall of Fame center. Certainly wasn't the best player on the Eagles team, right, but he was the most relatable to people, right? So I look at Schwarber, and Schwarber had was runner-up to MVP last year. He had an all-time season. And I think that his personality and his leadership style and everything, so he kind of takes that mantle as the public, the guy everybody that loves on this team publicly. And Bryce kind of takes a slight step back there. And I think
he's happy to do that?
Yes and no. I think, he's fine with it. But I also think that there was part of Bryce that liked being the guy that was beloved. And not to say that he's not beloved right now, because I still think he is. But I think that he has less margin for error now than he did before because of Schwarber. And that's not, I just think that's just the way it is. It's the way that this is all kind of worked out. It's the way that this is kind of, blossomed in this.
We all kind of, it was funny. Like, his first few years here, we would say, oh, he's pandering. And a lot of people didn't, like, they would point that out. I'll be honest with you. I liked it. Pander.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me we're great.
Yeah.
Put the fanatic on your whatever. Like, I know he did that the other day. He had the stuff on opening day. But, like, when you're playing against the Mets in London and you homer, like, slide into the dugout. That's cool. I don't know. Why do we do that stuff? It's kind of fun.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Lie to me.
Yeah.
Lie to me and sell your products. I don't care.
He had some kind of neon fanatic sign. I don't even know what it is, but it's above his locker. Like, it's weird. Like, I mean, he's still doing it. He's also got a stack, and this is the weirdest thing.
No rival packs though, or rivalry packs though. I don't want to see that ever again.
So he's got it's like these plastic containers, and they're stacked 10 high. He's the only one in the clubhouse that has this, but it's where his lockers, where his locker is situated by the back door there.
Yep.
So he's got the little extra space, but it's 10 little things stacked high with a different pair of cleats, different color pair of cleats in each one of them. Like, everybody else has their cleats kind of just tucked at the bottom of their locker or whatever. He's got like this special thing. So, like, he's still him. He's still Bryce. He's still got all of that kind of flair to him, right? But yeah, I mean, I guess it is noticeable that he's not as much of the panderer as he once was. That is a little noticeable for sure.